Welcome back to the Santita Jackson Show. It's 7 minutes after the hour on January 13th, Monday, here in Chicago. WCPT 820, the nation's largest progressive talk radio station. We're streaming live at WCPT820.com and on Facebook on WCPT 820 and Santita Jackson and Friends. And guess what? I am now on YouTube, the Santita Jackson Show, so I need you to like and subscribe. We're streaming live there as well. Whew, so many platforms. Thank you, Cortez. That's right, my intern. I'm so excited. Cortez Wilson, really, really bright young man. His generation, letting me know that I need to be linked up in the cyber world. Oh my gosh. But I do. And so thank you for that. Thank you for making this happen today. I'm very excited about all the things we're going to be doing going forward. And I want you to go to TuneIn so that you can listen to us there as well. And go to Google and Alexa and just say WCPT or WCPT 820 and you can pull us up. I've run out of breath. We were talking about these Republican judges in the last hour. Let me tell you, everybody, 2020, every election, judges are up for election. You need to know who they are. When you elect a president, you elect someone who's going to choose, in all likelihood, or perhaps maybe, a Supreme Court judge, but they are also going to be filling the D.C. Court of Appeals, which is probably the most important court in the United States. Lifetime appointments, and guess what? They're the feeders to the Supreme Court. So we need to understand, what the courts mean and how they shape how we live. So, really don't get up into the personalities of these people who are running for president or the U.S. Senate or the state Senate or the state representative or the person who's in the lower house of Congress. This is about who you can work with and with whom you can accomplish something. And even if you don't vote for someone, you need to have them work for you. That's what you have to do. So in this hour, we're talking about surprise medical bills. I was shocked when I came across this story. This young lady had strep throat. It cost her $25,000. How does that happen? Now, when I used to get strep throat, and I used to get it twice a year up until I was about 25. Yeah. It was like from about 12 to 25. I used to get it twice a year. Then I'd get complete laryngitis. I couldn't speak for like 2 weeks. Complete laryngitis. Unbelievable. It was just penicillin or ampicillin. And that was that. Now you have all of these hoops that you have to jump through. And if you are not in network, and when you're in pain, who's asking who's in network? You could get a bill that could destroy your credit and destroy your finances. We're going to be talking with Dr. Susan Rogers in just a minute about this. About these surprise medical bills and the legislation that is now before Congress that could change all of that or change part of that. But you know what? If you had a universal single-payer system, you'd have none of that. How about that? And tonight, of course, Let's Talk About It with Santita Jackson and Friends at 930 East 50th Street. And, of course, you can see that on Facebook Live at 6:45, but we open the doors at 6. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. See, I still have the flu. We're going to be talking about Bryce Gowdy. Ooh. See, that's what happened to me. And these teen suicides, they're happening all over the country. And so we've got to talk about that because it's black boys, black girls, white kids. Ooh. So let's get right to Dr. Susan Rogers. Dr. Rogers, how are you today?
Happy New Year.
I think you might need to care for me. Listen to my voice. Listen to me.
Oh. For much less than $28,000.
Look, I hope so.
Yeah.
But tell me, explain to me what this is. These surprise medical bills. How does that work?
Well, it's what it is people have networks that are provided by their insurance companies, and oftentimes you may not know the network, or you may know part of who's in your network, and the network is the group of physicians that your insurance has contracted prices for. So let's say the insurance company will pay $100 for this particular service as long as you're in network. But if you go out of network for that same service, the insurance company will not pay for that because you didn't follow network. And the problem comes up in that people often will go to their in-network hospital. Let's say you have abdominal pain. Your stomach has been hurting, you have a fever, you haven't eaten. So you go to the ER that is in your network. They tell you, wow, you have appendicitis and it's in risk of rupture, so we need to take you to the operating room tonight. So you say, okay, you're sick. What else are you going to do? Well, it turns out that the surgeon who's there is not in network.